Hey guys, how are you? I hope that you are okay. I hope that you have been having a lot of fun in your vacations. I hope that you did have not any trouble during the holidays, that your family is safe and all your relatives are safe. People was nice to you during the holidays. I hope that you got a ton of presents during the season and that you got the opportunity to spend it with your family and just be happy and fun. Okay, so today is gonna be kind of like a shorter video because we are going to just make the division of a quarter very fun, very creative. Um, we are going to draw a couple things in something called negative. Negative is when you draw something with an eraser, so you are going to need an eraser. This is going to be my eraser, okay? This is my eraser, and you are going to need a pencil, okay? So you need an eraser and a pencil to draw the things that I will, and if you have colors, that would be also amazing. Okay, so what we will do here is that we will make the shape of a quarter. So we are gonna make it really big. Let's imagine that this is our page, okay? This is our page. Look, all of this is our page. So we are going to write in here the 3, okay? Let's make it a little rounded. Even if I'm sorry that my number is not that pretty. My handwriting is usually not really pretty. Okay, and then R, and then D. Okay, and then we can make a little box in here, and this box is going to say quarter. Quarter. Okay, so we can decorate it later. I'm sorry that it's looking kind of like bent. When I'm looking at the board, if I put all myself in it, it looks kind of strange. So I'm gonna try again. Let's see. Nah, it's looking still kind of weird. Sorry. So I'm gonna write in here quarter. Okay. I hope that it's a little better. So if I make it really big, and this is my page, okay, there's something that I'm still missing, and it's the name of my class. So I'm gonna write it over here, and I'm gonna write it in here. I'm gonna write reading. Ooh, it's not gonna fit. A little smaller. Reading. Okay, so in the rest of my page, what I will do is that I'm going to take, let's say that I'm going to take 2 colors. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 colors. I'm gonna choose purple and probably why not red. Let's try the red. It doesn't really work. Let's try the blue. It works a little better. So what am I gonna do in my page is that I'm going to make from the corner on 3 little lines, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then from those lines I'm gonna make 3 lines with a different color, and I'm gonna make them in the same position, 1, 2, and 3. But I'm not gonna touch the squares. I'm not gonna touch the squares. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and again 1, 2, 3, and again 1, 2, 3. And this is gonna be a 1, 2, 3 situation where I'm gonna have to be changing my color. You can choose the color that you want. There's no problem. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Now, when I make it here, instead of making it on the same side, I'm gonna make it in the opposite. So I'm gonna write 1, 2, and 3. And then in here, I'm going to do the same. 1, okay, and then in here I'm going to try to do the opposite with a different color. So I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, if you pass it on, don't worry, you can always erase if you have an eraser on hand, but remember that some colors are not erasable. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Take the beginning of your little points where they meet to write them differently. Let's try again. 1, 2, and 3. Don't forget that if you pass it a little on, you just have to erase it. Let's try again over here. If I made purple in here, I'm gonna make blue now. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. A little longer over here. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Remember, don't touch the other letters because we are going to color them differently. 1, 2, and 3. 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 Remember, sometimes they meet, so you can make them meet better with little dots. So this is gonna be easier because it's a bigger space. You can make them a little bigger if you want. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Try to make them all the same length. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Here, 1, 2, and 3. 1. Don't touch the letters. 2 and 3. And in here, I'm just gonna put them together in there on top of the number 3. 2 and 3 because they cross over. 1, 2, and 3, even if they're not very visible. 1, okay, more, and then 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 over here again, and then we continue with the same structure. 1, 2, and 3. We're making them longer. 1, 2, and 3. But you can make them as short or as long as you want to, as much as they cover the same space, okay? And you can always choose different colors. I have greens and I have pinks in here, but they just don't write too much. Remember that all of them should be the same length, okay? All of them, not all of them should be, they should not be one longer than the other. All of them should be the same length, okay? 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then I go the same in here. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 if you want to. 1, 2, and 3. Now, obviously, this is something kind of tedious, but I don't think about it as something that is tedious. I think about it as something that is relaxing because it lets me practice a little more the way that I write in my notebook, and it lets me sit and just chill. You can play some good music if you want to play some music. And as much as this is something relaxing, you obviously don't have to do specifically the lines like I'm doing them right now. You can do them in a different way if you want to, because you are obviously artists and you can be as creative as you want to. But it's a good idea for you to experiment with different kinds of lines, okay? So again, 1, 2, and 3. These are the lasts. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, we started very small and we ended up very, very detailed and way longer, so we could have a design in our page. Obviously, it's a little tedious, as I told you, but if you want to, you can do even more things to the page. You can color the lines inside the lines, but as you can see from afar, it looks like something completely different. Now, with another color marker, I can color my letter if I want to, and I don't have to color completely blend everything in the same color. I can do little dots on it, okay? So it can be decorated like a ladybug. See, I can do ones that are bigger than the others and smaller, and ones that are super tiny microscopical babies on them. You just have to be creative. Try to have fun with what you're doing. And then some over here too. But as much as everything is pink, I'm going to give it a little highlight with black, and I'm going to highlight everything in black. Oh, a little more in here. You just have to have fun. You have to do something that makes you enjoy. And over here, what I can do is to make my letters a little hole. So for an example, I'm writing here, okay? And then all my letters now are gonna have a shape inside that is pink. See? Obviously, you don't have to do everything as I'm doing it right now. You can make your own design. You can even use stickers or different colors. You can use different techniques to decorate your stuff. But what I want you to do is just relax and do something that is chilling for you. We can draw on top of this, and I can write. Oh wait, I'm gonna do it with black. I've never done this. I've seen it on the internet, but we'll see if I can do it. Reading. Okay, they write on top of the writing. It's not as pretty as I've seen it on the internet, but I'm just trying. You can do little spiral shapes in here if you want, if you want to be more decorative. The point in here is that you can be creative in what you're trying to do. So I hope that you enjoy. I hope that you can have a lot of fun. And this is everything that we will do today. Tomorrow, hopefully, we are going to start with the review for your topics of the quarter. And I hope that you have a lot of fun. See you guys.